Hello everyone, and this is a new video, and this will be another theory. It will be about Horus and Seth, the massive battle between Horus and Seth. Stay with me to learn about one of the most beautiful legends in the ancient Egyptian history. We have been talking before about Isis and Osiris and what happened between Osiris and Seth, and in this legend we'll be talking about Horus and how he managed to take revenge for the death of his father. And this legend starts with Osiris ruling the underworld.
Osiris, after being murdered by his own brother, became the god of the underworld, leaving behind a son trying to avenge the death of his father. And to regain power of a territory has been seized by his own uncle, god Seth, the god of evil, the god of chaos, who became in charge of the world, who became powerful enough to be the personal guard of god Ra, and to be guarding the boat of god Ra from god Apophis. Apophis, this famous, massive snake, trying to stop the boat of god Ra from proceeding the journey every day from life to afterlife. After a while, Seth decided to get even more powerful, and he decided to take over Ra himself. And he decided to rebel against Ra, who ordered to assemble a massive army to face Seth and to kill. He assembled a massive army from Nubia, and he ordered Horus to lead this army and to find Seth to kill. Ra gave the young god the magic power to transform himself into a massive solar disk with massive wings to be able to find Seth. Horus started leading the troops searching for Seth, and when he sighted the troops of Seth, he rose on his great wings above them and uttered a curse. Your eyes shall be blinded, and you shall not see. Your ears shall be deaf, and you shall not hear. The enemies beneath him suddenly became confused. Each soldier looked at the soldier next to him and deceived by the power of the curse. So a stranger where a moment before and a lie had stood. The speech around sounded like a foreign language. The warriors could not hear each other, they could not understand each other, they could not see each other. They started killing each other, and in few moments the army defeated himself by himself. Meanwhile, Horus was hovering on the battle searching for Seth, who managed to flee away. Horus continued to chase who left from Seth's troops, who converted themselves into crocodiles and hippopotami and skipped away. He went through several battles. Some of them took place on land, and others took place on the river, and even one of them took place on the high sea. Horus cut their heads and cut their bodies into 14 pieces, the same as what happened to his father Osiris. Horus chased Seth to Aswan, where Seth prepared for the battle by the Elephantine Island. He transformed himself into a red hippopotamus. With his great voice like thunder, he used his power over storms as a terrible weapon. The waves and wind toasted Horus' boats, but the young god stood fast on the prow of the boat and led the battle, which lasted 3 days all the way to Edfu, where Seth transformed himself into a big and tricked Horus in getting closer, and he managed to rest his left eye. But the mighty young god managed to redouble his effort, and he recaptured his eye, which later he used to feed Osiris to ensure his eternal life. Horus revenged himself upon Seth for his injury, and he managed to seize Seth and pulling off his testicles. Then he asked Isis to guard him while he went in pursuit of Seth's troops. Seth tricked Isis with sweet words about her duty to her brother. Finally, Isis felt so guilty and loosened Seth's rope and allowed him to escape. When Horus discovered what she has done, he cut her head off. Fortunately, Thoth, the god of wisdom, was nearby and quickly replaced her missing head with the horns and the solar disk of Hathor. Horus had to return to chase Seth with 14 feet harpoon, and once he sighted Seth, he aimed with all his skill and shot Seth right in his brain, and finally he avenged his father's death.
Thank you for watching the video. I hope you have enjoyed that and you learned something new. If you like the video, please hit the like button down there and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. See you soon.